should I know about support? All of you have heard about support, and that you've heard about two types of support. You have child support on the one hand, and spousal support or alimony on the other. Let's start with child support. Child support is mandated by the United States Congress to have every state have a uniform guideline system that each state can adopt to their own standards in order for the states to receive reimbursement from the government for welfare payments that the states make looking to the government for reimbursement. If the states don't have an appropriate guideline child support system, they lose theoretically their ability to recover welfare that they pay out to their citizens. So California has dutifully adopted a guideline child support system. It's easily available to all of you online by just Googling Guideline Child Support California. The guideline isn't the key, it's the input that is important. And we at our law firm, fathersrights.com, specialize in determining and managing the inputs, not just from private discussions that we have with our clients, but also in the income and expense declarations that we submit, as well as the arguments that we propose to the court and the presentations we propose to the court with regard to what those inputs should be. Most importantly, California has among the highest guidelines in the entire United States of America. So it's especially important for us to be math sensitive, and math sensitive we are. I was trained as an engineer and have spent many years working on support guidelines, including the old system that required that we use our own information gleaned from schedules rather than using a computer. Our support system in California, unlike many, is timeshare sensitive. That means that the supporting parent pays less support based on the amount of time that he spends with the children. So child support blends in a balanced situation with the amount of time that we are able to win for our clients to see their children and have a healthy and lasting relationship with them throughout the divorce process. Given those circumstances, dramatic differences can be realized when you come to our office for us to show you how the support guidelines will vary with a 5% timeshare as opposed to a 40% timeshare, which is oftentimes reasonably doable in many situations, even where father works a 40-hour work week. The other aspect that's important on both spousal support or alimony and child support is mother's income and the equation for how much income should be put on her side of the ledger in the guideline calculations. And again, we specialize in having our clients' ex-wives, children's mothers, as the case may be, tested vocationally so that those who refuse to work are considered to have the ability to work, and that ability is placed in the guideline. Again, it makes the support fairer and more appropriate. Spousal support brings with it one of the most terrifying aspects to most of our clients, and that is, what does it mean to have a long marriage? What does that mean? Do I have a long marriage if I've been married 8 years, 9 years, 10 years, or 20 years? And what is the significance if I am determined to have had a long marriage? A long marriage, according to Section 4320 of the Family Code, is one that is 10 years or longer. However, courts have discretion to determine an 11-year marriage or a 12-year marriage subject to a shorter time period of support as opposed to a 5-year marriage. On the other hand, the courts have discretion to determine that a 9-year marriage, or even in some cases an 8-year marriage, should be considered as a long marriage. So what? Well, the so what under the equation is that the court will not accept or issue a judgment at the time of the settlement or trial that would set a cutoff date or termination date of spousal support where the marriage qualifies as a long marriage. Furthermore, the obligation of the wife to work to become self-supporting is also less rigorously enforced in marriages that qualify as a long marriage. But again, we at our law firm have strategies to soften the impact of those consequences. And again, the vocational assessment is the key element, as well as the amount of time that our clients spend with the children that has a cross-influence on both child support and spousal support. Finally, it's important to know that spousal support carries beneficial tax consequences to the supporting party. That is, the supporting party receives a first page write-off or deduction on his federal tax return for the amount of spousal support that he's obligated to pay and has paid. Given those circumstances, we have strategies at our law firm that are suitable for some of our clients to categorize all support as spousal support or what is known as family support to benefit from that tax write-off. Again, being a certified family law specialist, we have been trained at a Father's Rights Law Center, fathersrights.com, to know how to use the tax system to benefit our clients. Given those circumstances and the initial consultation with our firm, we can help our clients be less concerned and less frightened over the issues of support. Most importantly, our support system is timeshare sensitive, which boosts the encouragement to have more and more time with our clients' children.